And what is going on YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. I'm your host Noel. In today's video, as you see in the title, I left EXP and joined Remax. So we're gonna get into why in a second, but I just wanna first start this video off by first saying I have no hate or anything towards EXP. This is something I felt that was right for me to do. At the end of the day, EXP is a wonderful company. Out of the three companies I interviewed before, which is Century 21, Caldwell Bank, and Remax, EXP has a little bit more far stuff than what these companies offer, and they give it to you all up front instead of you having to pay this and that little by little. So EXP is very good. Like I said, it's a good company, amazing people for the 4 months I've been there, people I talked to, and overall it's good. But for me at the moment, it's just something I felt was not right for me. Now, the reason why I decided to leave EXP and join Remax was because I was looking for mainly more of that mentorship, that guidance. Now, I know I had a sponsor slash mentor, which was also a co-worker of mine as well, and he did amazing. He did his best what he could do of his ability to train me as much as he can, but still I needed more of that accountability buddy, partner, however you want to call it. I just needed somebody there and that proper guidance. I felt like I was lost most of the time, even though I know real estate is just you pick up a phone, you just start dialing numbers, building your database up, and also you door knock, however you prospect, like you have to do the work. But sometimes when I'll get a certain lead or anything like that, I didn't know what to do, how to follow up, structures to emails or anything like that. And honestly, I just didn't like that feeling. It was so demoted for me not having somebody there. Now at the end of the day, it's not to blame my sponsor slash mentor, because it's at the end of the day, it's not his job to babysit me. Yes, it's his job to guide me and all that, but you can only do so much when you're trying to focus on your business as well. So that was really the main reason why I wanted to leave. I just had that proper guidance. On top of that, I also didn't have that accountability at the end of the day. Like, hey, what are you doing? It's been 4 months, you haven't sold anything. Like, what's going on? Do you need me to like really sit by you? And it's kind of hard. Like I said, this has nothing to do with bashing him nor the company. It was just hard at the end of the day. I felt like I was alone, and I just did what was right. Now, why Remax? I'm gonna get to that in a second. Before Remax, all last week, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, I went to Century 21, Caldwell, and then Remax. Century 21, I liked everything I heard. The only thing I didn't like was the mentor. They didn't really have a mentorship or a person they pair you off with. They'll show you a few stuff here and there, but you were off to the races on your own. And I really didn't like that. Honestly, I didn't. I felt like that was one of the reasons why I was leaving EXP, was just for the guidance. So that kind of like threw me off. Other than that, it was amazing. I would actually went with them though, if anything, if the other companies wasn't all that for me. And then Caldwell, it was just something about them I just wasn't feeling. Like when I first met the broker 2 weeks prior before the actual meeting, I liked this vibe and everything. He was a genuine guy and everything, but I just wasn't feeling it. When I was talking to the representative, the lady who was helping me, she was amazing. I just wasn't feeling it. Like it just wasn't me. Like it's just something I can't really explain. It's just not for me at the moment. And then when I went to Remax last week Thursday, I actually enjoyed it. Like the guy didn't go straight to business. He told me about him, like 10-15 minutes about him, his background, and everything what he expected from me. Then he let me get the floor. I explained everything to him, and then it was right what I was just looking for. Like they offer everything and similar things to what EXP was offering, but mainly was that mentor guidanship. I like what caught my attention was that you got a 90-day program. Once a week you meet with your mentor, you'll sit down. We're gonna figure out if you want to make, let's say, $1 million your first year. This is what $1 million listing agents at our office do. You're gonna follow this plan and you're gonna tweak it to your own. So, and I like that. That's something I was really looking for when I signed up with EXP. That's something I thought I was gonna get. And me personally, I am a firm believer that if you be around a certain group of people, you're gonna become that person. So if I be around, let's say, $1 million listing agent, best believe I would be $1 million listing agent myself. And like I said, I firmly believe it. From YouTube videos to a lot of entrepreneurial slash real estate books I read almost every day, they all say the same thing as well. Pretty much your surrounding people and your connections is where you want to be in life. And me, I want to be up there, mainly not to say as $1 million listing agent, who knows, but at the moment I have goals I want to hit, and I don't want to waste any too much time winging things and just feeling lost. And pretty much that was the main reason right there, was that accountability buddy. Like, I've only worked one job, well, two jobs, excuse me, my whole life, and that's how you all started. I pretty much sure everybody knows that when you get a new job, you have X amount of days. So when I was a cleaner, it was like 2 or 3 days. This is where you go there. We'll have somebody watch you, whatever, but you still do your stuff. When I became into the airline industry, they sent me off for 2 weeks for training to learn the computer program, how to do stuff, build reservations, sell a ticket. And then when you get to the airport, you had your 90 days hands-on training, whether you worked in a baggage office or the front counter in the gate area, how to do certain stuff. So you had that training. And to me personally, I've always been that type. You sit with me, you show me what to do. I'm a very quick learner, so in a day or two, I'm just like this. If it's something that takes a little bit of time, then that's fine. But at the end of the day, that was what works best for me. I am a person who believes in structure and has a plan. I've never been the person to wing things, because I don't like to wing things, because I know, and even seen from personal experience as a younger person, winging things really doesn't work good for me. So, like I said, that's pretty much the main reason why I left EXP and joined Remax, was just because they had that structure that I was looking for, that 90-day program, that every month they're gonna pair me up with the coach and somebody else to do door knocking, whether it's a agent who actually makes all their sales off of door knocking, or a new agent like myself to break the ice. Like, I like that. You have that accountability partner, that guidance. And this goes back to what I was saying in my second video, 5 tips for real estate agents, doing your research on companies. Now, I did stretch that out a lot. Before you get hired, start interviewing agencies, because at the end of the day, they're going to want to hire you, but you still have to interview them why their company is a perfect fit for you. And I know some of you guys might be like, well, why you didn't take your own advice? The reason why I take my own advice, because I thought I had that guidance. Because, you have a friend in a particular job, like, hey, I'm gonna show you the ropes. I'm gonna do everything to help you out to get to the level I am, and you're gonna believe it, because that's your buddy, your coworker, your friend, and it's understandable. We won't make mistakes. At the end of the day, that was not a mistake to me. That was just something I thought I was good with. Like, hey, I'm gonna have somebody train me. He knows the stuff. He knows what to say, and he did at the end of the day. But what I was looking for, that wasn't in that area. But like I said, do your research. Like I said, do what I did. I went to Century 21. I set up a meeting with them, and they let me sit there for their business meeting, like their office meeting, excuse me. And they went over through everything, and then I met her with the recruiter after that. She showed me the office, broke everything down, answered all my questions. And then same thing with Caldwell and Remax. They did the same thing. Walk around, sat down, did the interview. Like, do that. Find like what is the top selling agencies in your area, and just do your research on them, and then interview them. At the end of the day, you're interviewing them. They're not interviewing you. Like, they're just showing you what they could offer for you. But if you're somebody like me, I highly recommend you go with the company that gives you that attention you're looking for. Now, if you're a person who's coming from sales and you don't need that guidance, just be like, hey, this is what's here, this is that, get to the phones or get to the door knocking, then hey, EXP all the way. I recommend EXP all the way. But for somebody like me who has no idea on anything about sales and is new or anything like that, I needed a company like Remax that's gonna hold my hand and guide me. I rather get the basics down and get things right than be one of those person that just want to call you and just try to get the deal right there. I rather build that relationship than just be like, hey, Are you looking to sell? No. What about your mom and dad? Are they looking to score any for? No, I didn't want to come off too salesy like that. And not saying my mentor trained me like that, but some company you might have an agent like that who's just winging it and be like, you need to go for the cutthroat, go for the deal, and get it done with. You need to have that proper structure, and especially you need to put yourself with people who actually been in the industry for a while, or maybe not for a while, but have sold X amount of homes to be like, look, I know what I'm talking about. I sell 20, 30, 40, 50 homes a year. I've been an agent for 1 year and I sold that. You be with somebody who's been in the industry for 4 years and only sell 5 homes, you ain't going to learn jack. You may learn how to talk good, but it don't matter. You can talk good all you want, but if you don't know how to run your process, how to perfect follow a game, how to post social media, that you're going to be lost. So, like I said, for your newer agents, look for companies that offer everything that you're really looking for. Test the water, see what works for you and what doesn't. Anyways, guys, I'm already almost at 11 minutes in this video. I don't want to take too much of your time, but that's just breaking down why I left EXP and why I joined Remax. You folks have a wonderful day. If you like what you see, please smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm. Also, comment below. Let me know if any of you guys have similar experience of what companies you join or what companies you thinking on join in the future if you're a new agent. Follow me on my social media. All links in the description below. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good day.